Assalamualaikum. My name is Tuna Zulaika Bintasan and my group member is Fatin Humaira and Angelina James. Today, we want to present the application of integration and answer the question given by Madam Intern Serena. Now, I will explain the identification and formulas used in the application of integration. There are two axes of rotation. Number one is axis X and number two axis Y. Rotation about axis X. Integration can be used to find the area of a region bounded by a curve whose equation you know. If you want to find the area under the curve, y equal x 2 between x equals 0 and x equals 5. For example, we simply integrate x2 with limit 0 and 5. Now imagine that a curve, for example y equal x2, is rotate around the axis x, so that is a solid is formed. The volume of the shape that is formed can be found using the formula. Let's see the formula. Volume equal b for upper and a for lower limit pi y square dx. And for rotation about the axis y, if the body is rotate about the axis y rather than that axis x, then we use the formula volume equal b for upper and a for lower limit pi x squared dy. Area between curve defined by two given function. Now let's see at the question. Draw a curve of y equal minus 2x cubed plus 4x squared. Find the volume of solid generated by revolving the region bound by the curve about axis x between x equals 0 and x equals 2. We use the y formula, so replace y with the given equation, which is y equal minus 2x cubed plus 4x squared.
Now I'm going to explain how to find the volume of solid generated by revolving the region bounded by the curve about x-axis between x1 equals 0 and x2 equals 2. To solve the equation, we are going to use formula v equals to integrate pi y squared dx. First, substitute the equation y equals negative 2x cubed plus 4x squared in y dx. We use 0 for lower limits and 2 for upper limits. Next, remove pi and calculate the value of y squared to make a quadratic equation. After that, integrate the function using the formula and we got 4x to the power of 7 over 7 minus 16x to the power of 6 over 6 plus 16x to the power of 5 over 5. After we simplify it, we got pi 4x to the power of 7 over 7 minus 16x to the power of 6 over 6 plus 16x to the power of 5 over 5. Then substitute the value of upper limits and lower limits in x and we got pi 4 times 2 to the power of 7 over 7 minus 16 times 2 to the power of 6 over 6 plus 16 times 2 to the power of 5 over 5 minus 4 times 0 to the power of 7 over 7 plus 16 times 0 to the power of 6 over 6 plus 16 times 0 to the power of 5 over 5 and equal to 73.143 minus 170.667 plus 102.4 and The answer is 4.876 pi units.
Next, I am going to explain about the graph. If you can see at x-axis, which x-intercept with x1 equal to 0 and x2 equal to 2. You can get this from the question given. In the end of these questions, I would like to recall on what you should do in order to solve this kind of questions. Firstly, make sure to identify the problem. Next, you have to know which formula you need to apply. Lastly, carefully solve the problem.